Hello, my name is Scott Samara. I am an English major and I am going into my senior year starting fall of 2018. So, today I'm going to be speaking about the event that happened on June 23rd, 2018, with an older woman named Ethel and a younger African American female named Jordan. Jordan was just finished setting up, maybe about 15-20 minutes in. She was selling ice cold water on a super hot day, which, I mean, who doesn't? You like water? When I was younger, I would sell lemonade on the stands on the street. People walking by, you sell lemonade. Who doesn't? She had the idea of selling ice cold water, which is a brilliant and phenomenal idea. Well, Edel wasn't a big fan. She got upset and she frustratedly walked up to the 8-year-old, broad daylight, and told the 8-year-old Jordan if she had a permit. Now, of course, who's gonna get a permit to sell water on the street? I never got a permit. Pretty sure anyone else who sold lemonade on the sidewalk never got a permit. Well, Edo became extremely frustrated when Jordan was not able to provide a permit. So Jordan did the correct thing and went to her mother. Her mother ended up dealing with the situation and recorded it, and it ended up getting on social media, being covered on the news. And you have Edel calling the police, hiding behind stairwells, and just being extremely unnecessary. It was rude. It was unnecessary. It was disgusting act coming from Edel, an older Caucasian woman, to an 8-year-old African American child. Edel apologized. She said that she only pretended to call the police, which can't really be true, seeing how the police did arrive, and it became a sensation. It is it is an unfortunate event. Edel explained her story, saying, "Oh, they were being extremely loud. I had been dealing with their loudness for hours at that point, and I was getting frustrated." She explained how it was due to stress, work related, and other situations, and she feels like she handled the whole situation poorly, which I absolutely agree with her. It it is ridiculous for her to say that Jordan was being loud and obnoxious, which is a stereotype on its own for African American people, them being loud and obnoxious. That's a stereotype which I don't believe, but that is a stereotype that is known. So Jordan said they just finished setting up for 15-20 minutes max. And that's when Edel came out and approached them. Now, I strongly believe that it is due to Jordan's color. I don't believe Edel would have done the exact same thing if it was a white Caucasian young lady selling lemonade. I feel like she would have had an understanding and probably would have even bought lemonade herself. But due to the fact that Jordan was of African American descent and wanted to entrepreneur, I mean, she was trying to sell and make money for school. She wanted to buy something from school, and Edel didn't care. She didn't ask questions. She didn't bother to find out what was going on. All she wanted was a permit, and she wanted to see what was Jordan doing making money when she wasn't supposed to. Edel did not believe she had the right to try and make money. And that is the stereotype that I am outstandingly upset with. That Caucasians push all other races, not only African Americans, but Hispanics, anyone who they deem might be beneath them, they go ahead and just demoralize them and try and make them seem as if they're not as good. I know not everyone does this. Maybe everyone in each race does it, but unfortunately, Caucasians have the worst reputable source of continuously demeaning other races. I don't agree with it. I strongly am disgusted by it, and it is a problem. Everyone should be able to do whatever they can to make money. They should be able to sell water on a hot day on the sidewalk if you're an 8-year old, a 12-year old, a 13-year old, a permit. Jordan doesn't even know what a permit is at that point in time. But Edel went ahead and strengthened that stereotype by just being so obnoxious to an 8-year-old young lady just trying to make money, an African American young lady. And like I said, I don't know, but I definitely don't think she would have reacted that way if it was a Caucasian young lady trying to sell lemonade. I don't believe she would have acted like that with someone selling Girl Scout cookies. But because it was Jordan, an African American young lady, selling ice cold water, I believe she made it a bigger deal than it absolutely needed to be. And I am happy that Jordan's mother took the precautions and she did what she needed to do. She stayed calm. She got it on video and she made it aware because it is instances that continue to happen. Caucasians continue, and obviously, like I said, not all of them. Some of them continue to try and make it seem as if other races are not as superior as they are. It is a stereotype that is disgusting, and it is a stereotype that needs to end because everyone at the end of the day is human. We bleed red blood, and we need to do what we need to do. Jordan was trying to save money, get money for school activities, and Edel went ahead and just asked an 8-year-old for a permit or she would call the police. Something that I think is unacceptable and disgusting. Edel ended up stepping down as CEO from her company, which is a she grows cannabis and sells it to dispensaries. Many dispensaries no longer carry their products. And I think this is a good trend that is happening where we are punishing those who try to use their dissent as power. So I believe Jordan's mom handled it properly, very professionally, and I believe I'm glad Edel has repercussions for what is going on. And that is my stereotypical paper 2.